everybody, welcome back. Today doing something a bit different. I'm going to make a tray for my toolbox for one of the drawers. I found a piece of steel, 1 mil. Just going to square it up because this edge is cut awkward, and I want it to be 20 centimeters wide, which is half the depth of the drawer. So what I'll do, I'll cut this off. I've got a clamp here which I can line up with the cut line I've already marked. I'll use this to cut along and I'll get a straight edge, hopefully. Yeah, that'll do. Put the screw in there. Just gives me a guide to cut along, and it also clamps the metal down. So I'll just run the nice straight cut. Don't need that bit. Might do later, but we don't need it at the moment. Right. I'll just run a file along the back of it just to get rid of the sharp edges. Nice. I think that's pretty good. Check that it's still square. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's close enough. That will do for what I need. Next thing, I'll get the orbital sander out on it, sand it down, clean it up a bit. Right, I've got the little palm sander out. Well, not a palm sander really, but a mouse I think it's called. You get the idea. I'll just keep on doing that until it's fairly clean. What I need now, I need this to be 20 centimeters. And I need to bend this end up after cutting it off. So we'll mark it up like that. Nice. Next thing to do is measure the drawer. Let's go and have a look. Right. Inside of the drawer. Let's get it right way up so we can see. 38.4. We need it a bit smaller, so I would go just under 38 centimeters wide. That should do us. clamp. Right, for what we've got here, it's 44 centimeters long. So I think what I'll do is go 37.5, so 37.5, and this is 44, so that's 6.5, so that's 3.25 on either side. I'll just use my dividers here. 2.5. And 2.25. I got that wrong. It should be 3.25, shouldn't it? Got it wrong. Start again. That will do there. We'll just cut that one off first, because it was 6 mil bigger. That's more like it. And spin this round. Do the other side. Okay. Trim this off. Just hit the back of that with a foil. Lovely. I've got my cutout. Should have 37.5, just under, which is beautiful. Now we need measurement of the top. Top rail of the drawer is 8mm. I'm going to mark 8mm. Might get easier with this. 8mm. That's it. And then 8mm on the other side. This will be our first fold line. Lovely. 2 fold lines required. And then we fold it here and here. Jobbed. So I need to mark that square as square as I can. From my cut line. Like that. And over here. Those are the fold lines that I'm going to do, and this one here, if I can get in there. It's metal break time. Okay, I got my sheet metal break. There's the mark thing, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. That's my 8mm mark. And put this through, line up my 8mm mark. There it is. Tighten it down. And bend to a 90. We've got that. Do the other side. The same. My 8mm mark. Oops. And do another 90. Lovely. Got it. And now we've got to bend it the other way. That's it. Tighten it up on the mark. Tighten that up. We'll bend it to a 90. Lovely. Now I'm going to get that one out. And the other side, I have to take the bolt out completely to get it out. That's nice. Tighten that up. And bend that to a 90. Okay. Take this right out. Got it. So now we've got both ends bent over. That's gone a little bit more than a 90, but I can bend that back, and so is that one. You can check that now against the drawer and see how we get on. And now I need to bend up the end. Just tighten that up. On the mark. Tighten that up. It won't go all the way because of that, but it'll start the bend. Lovely. And we'll give that a little tap with a hammer. We'll have a little tray. Okay, now I've got the little tray all bent up. Moment of truth. The idea is it fits in the drawer here like this, and that will be an extra tray which I'm going to put shadow foam in. I can still reach this, and from the back this, so I can still reach the whole drawer without taking this out, and the drawer closes and opens. So that's my little tray. Now I'm thinking of putting a slight bend in this end, just to give it a bit more strength at the end. Just here, give it a little bend, just to give it a bit more strength, because it's a bit weak on this end. So I shall do that. I'm going to mark that off at 10mm. So I'll stick it in the bender. That should do it. Bend that up as far as I can. That'll do. Doesn't have to go all the way. Now it's lovely and strong. Absolutely beautiful. Nice and strong now. Won't bend. Jobbed. Right. Now with a little bend in there, fits even better. Nice and strong. Easier access to that. Both ways. I can still access that. And I can get both my ratchets out. And the drawer closes nicely and opens nicely. Perfect. Jobbed. Next thing to do, maybe in the next video, we'll put some shadow foam, as cheap as I can do it. And a quick look at my homemade metal brake. Just a couple of bits of T steel. Made a couple of hinges up on either end, and it's basically a clamp. That's all it is. And I made a stand. It could have sat in a vise. If I put a bracket on the back of it a little bit further out, it could have sat in a vise. But I wanted it as a freestanding thing for now. Anyway, that's all for now. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.